My heart pounded in my chest, a heavy, relentless thud that echoed in my ears. I stared at my nearly empty bank account, unable to look away from the harsh reality on the screen. Only $250 left, and the month had just started. Rent, groceries, bills, how could I possibly make it stretch? Panic set in. How would I buy food, pay bills, survive? The questions raced through my mind, each one heavier than the last. This wasn't the first time. Every month my money vanished, slipping through my fingers before I even realized it was gone. A coffee here, a snack there, maybe a new game, it all added up. The little things I thought didn't matter were draining me dry. I never noticed until it was too late. The shock always hit at the worst moment, when I needed money most. The stress was crushing, but this time, it felt worse. The weight of my choices pressed down on me, suffocating. I sat on the floor, overwhelmed, feeling powerless. It was as if I was trapped in a cycle I couldn't break. I wanted to save, to feel secure, to break the cycle. I longed for the peace of mind that comes with stability. But wanting wasn't enough. I needed action. I needed to do something different, something real. My income was small, the world expensive, and I was tired of being scared. Every price tag felt like a threat. Right then, I decided, this month would be different. I refused to let fear win again. I would take control of my money, even if I didn't know how yet. I was ready to learn, to try, to stumble if I had to. A small spark of hope flickered. For the first time in a long while, I believed change was possible. This $250 wasn't the end. It was the start of a new journey. It was a chance to rewrite my story, one step at a time. I was determined to understand my money and my life. I wanted to know where every dollar went and why. No more watching my account drain away. No more feeling lost or confused about my finances. I was ready to fight for change. I was ready to fight for myself. The fear turned into determination. I could feel a new energy building inside me. I would not let my money control me anymore. I was done being a victim of my own habits. I didn't have a plan, but I had resolve. I was ready to figure it out, no matter how long it took. I was going to face this challenge head on. I would not back down, not this time. This was my story, and I was taking the lead. I was the author of what happened next. I looked at the empty account and made a promise to myself. I would not give up, no matter how hard it got. No more panic, no more helplessness. I was done letting fear make my decisions. I was going to learn, adapt, and win. The journey started now, and I was ready for it. I took a deep breath and stood up, feeling a new sense of purpose. It was time to change my life. I was ready to leave the old patterns behind. I was ready to take the first step. No more excuses. This was my moment, and I would make it count. I was done being afraid. I was ready to face whatever came next. I was ready to fight for every dollar. The challenge had begun, and I was determined to win. And I was all in. This was the beginning of my new story. I needed a real plan, not just spend less. The usual advice wasn't cutting it anymore. My expenses were piling up, and I felt like I was losing control. I wanted to prove to myself that I could take charge, even if it meant starting small. So, I created a challenge. Live on $250 for 30 days. It sounded almost impossible, but that's what made it exciting. I needed a clear goal and a way to hold myself accountable. No extra money, no borrowing, just me and my tiny budget. Every dollar had to count, and there was no room for mistakes or last-minute bailouts. The goal, save at least $40 by month's end. That meant not just surviving, but actually putting something aside no matter how small. If I failed, I'd sleep one night on my cold, concrete balcony. It was a silly consequence, but it made the stakes feel real. That silly punishment made it real. Suddenly it wasn't just about money, it was about pride and a little bit of fear. I wrote the rules on a big paper and taped it to my wall. Budget, $250. Time, 30 days. Savings goal, $40. Consequence, balcony night. It was all there, staring me in the face. Seeing it in writing made it official, a contract with myself. There was no backing out now. The first step, break down the money. I needed to know exactly where every dollar would go and what I could cut. $250 for 30 days is about $8.33 per day. That's not much, but it was my new reality. That's for everything. Food, transport, anything. Every purchase had to be intentional, and every cent had to be tracked. The challenge felt real, and the balcony felt close. I could almost feel the cold concrete already, but I couldn't back down. I wanted to prove to myself that I could do this, no matter how tough it got. The paper was on the wall, the challenge had begun, there was no turning back. I took a deep breath and prepared for week one. I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I was ready to try. I was ready to fight for every dollar. Every decision mattered now, and I was determined to make each one count. No more drifting. This was a mission. I was on a quest to take control of my money and my habits. I was determined to win. I wanted to see what I was really capable of. The fear turned into excitement. Suddenly it felt like an adventure, not just a restriction. Could I do it? I didn't know. But I was willing to find out, one day at a time. But I was going to try my best. The countdown started. Every dollar mattered now, and every choice would shape my month. I was ready to face the challenge. I knew it would test me, but I was all in. The balcony was my motivation. I was all in, no turning back. I had something to prove to myself. This was my game to win or lose. The outcome was in my hands, and I was ready to take responsibility. I was ready. Let's do this. The challenge was on, and I was determined to see it through, and I was determined to succeed. This was my chance to change, and I wasn't going to waste it. Week 1 was rough. I tracked every penny in a notebook. Day 1, water, gum, tiny things, already $5 gone. I hadn't even bought real food yet. Temptation was everywhere. Friends invited me out, ads for cool gadgets popped up. Saying no felt like missing out, but I had to stick to my budget. Grocery shopping was a shock. Prices were higher than I remembered. I had to put things back at the checkout. Embarrassing. By week's end, my notebook was full of small expenses. $70 gone in 7 days, way too much. I was off track, headed for balcony night. I felt frustrated and stupid. How could I be so bad with money? But I looked at my challenge paper and refused to give up. Something had to change. My current plan wasn't working. I needed a new strategy. Tracking was eye-opening, but not enough. I had to find a better way to control my spending. The first week was a wake-up call. I was determined to do better. The challenge was just beginning. I wasn't out yet. I was ready to adapt. The fight for every dollar continued. I was not giving up. Week 2 hit hard. The initial excitement had faded and reality set in with a weight I hadn't expected. I was mentally exhausted. Every decision was about money. Even the smallest choices felt overwhelming, like every dollar was a test I couldn't afford to fail. I wanted to quit, to buy something fun, to stop worrying. The temptation to just give in and forget the challenge was stronger than ever. My friends were out having fun, I was home with rice and beans. Social media made it worse, seeing everyone else living carefree. The urge to give up was huge. I felt like I was missing out on life, stuck in a loop of stress and sacrifice. My lowest point came midweek after a terrible day. Everything seemed to go wrong, and I felt completely alone in my struggle. Normally, I'd buy comfort food, but my budget was gone. The fridge was nearly empty, and so was my motivation. I felt trapped and miserable. It was like the walls were closing in, and I couldn't see a way out. I almost texted my friend to quit and go out. I wanted to escape just for one night and pretend none of this mattered. But I stopped and looked at my challenge paper. The goals I'd written down stared back at me, reminding me of my purpose. I remembered why I started, to stop feeling helpless. I wanted to prove to myself that I could take control, even when it was hard. If I quit, nothing would change. I'd be right back where I started, stuck in the same cycle. I took a deep breath and put my phone down. I needed to pause, to remind myself that growth comes from discomfort. I wasn't giving up yet. I owed it to myself to keep going, even if it was just one more day. I needed a better way. Maybe I could tweak my plan, find small wins, and celebrate progress instead of perfection. The challenge was tough, but I was tougher. I realized I had more strength than I thought. I was determined to push through. I wanted to see what I was capable of if I didn't give up. I had to find a smarter system. Maybe there were resources or strategies I hadn't tried yet. The balcony wasn't an option. I had to face my problems head on, not run from them. I was fighting for more than money. I was fighting for control. I wanted to reclaim my confidence and my future. I was ready to try again. The journey wasn't over. I still had time to turn things around. I was still in the game. Each day was a new chance to get it right. I was learning, adapting, and growing. Every mistake was a lesson, not a failure. I wouldn't let one bad week stop me. I was moving forward, stronger and more determined than before. After my near breakdown, I needed help. My notebook tracked spending but didn't help me control it. I searched online and found budgeting apps. I downloaded a free one and connected it to my bank account. Instantly, I saw where my money went. Huge spending on food and subscriptions. The app showed me the truth in charts and numbers. I canceled unused subscriptions and saved money right away. Seeing the data was a breakthrough. I realized I had more control than I thought. The app became my new best friend. I set budgets for groceries, transport, and fun. Watching the bars fill up kept me on track. It turned budgeting into a game. My phone, once a temptation, was now my tool for success. I checked the app before every purchase. It gave me power and information. I finally felt in control. The app showed me patterns and helped me make better choices. I was no longer guessing. I was managing. My phone saved me from quitting. I was back in the fight, and I was winning. The app was great, but I needed more control in the moment. I tried the cash envelope system, old school but powerful. I took out cash for the rest of the month and divided it into envelopes: groceries, transport, emergency. When an envelope was empty, that was it. No more spending in that category. Using cash made every purchase feel real. At the store, I stuck to my list and budget. Paying with cash kept me honest. Leftover dollars went back in the envelope. The temptation for impulse buys disappeared. I couldn't just swipe my card for a treat. The envelopes made my budget physical and clear. The app gave me the big picture. cash managed the day-to-day, I felt in control for the first time. Every dollar had a purpose. The system was simple and effective. I was making smarter choices. The cash envelope system changed my habits. I was spending less and saving more. I finally had a system that worked. No more guessing. No more stress. I was in charge of my money. The combination of app and cash was unbeatable. I was on track to win. By week 3, everything changed. I felt focused and in control. My app and envelopes worked together perfectly. I started cooking at home, finding cheap recipes and making my own coffee. Walking instead of taking the bus saved money and felt good. Every dollar saved was a victory. I created a savings envelope and added leftover cash from groceries and transport. Watching the savings grow was motivating. I counted the money every few days. It felt amazing. By week 4, I was a budgeting machine. I knew prices, made cheap meals, and ignored temptations. The balcony seemed far away now. I was confident I'd win the challenge. It wasn't just about saving $40 anymore. It was about proving I could do it. I was changing my habits and my mindset. The stress was gone, replaced by pride. I was in control of my finances. The challenge became fun. I was winning, and it felt incredible. I was building a new life, $1 at a time. The journey was paying off. I was ready for the final count. I knew I could do this. I was unstoppable. The 30 days were over. I sat with my envelopes and counted my savings. The final amount, $55, beating my $40 goal. I felt a wave of triumph. I did it. I jumped up and celebrated. It might only be $55, but it felt like $1 million. For the first time, I had money left at month's end. The stress was gone, replaced by peace. I had a system and a plan. I was in control. I marked my challenge paper. No balcony for me. The real change was in me. I felt confident and disciplined. I took a picture of my savings and my bank account before and after. The difference was amazing. Fear and stress were gone. Pride and confidence took their place. This challenge changed my relationship with money. I learned so much about myself. This was just the beginning. I was never going back to my old ways. I was in charge now. My new life had started. I proved I could do it. And I was ready for more. What did I learn from this challenge? 3 big lessons. First, track everything. You can't change what you don't measure. The budgeting app showed me the truth about my spending. Tracking is the first step to control. Second, cut one bad habit. For me, it was eating out. Find your biggest money leak and plug it. You don't have to cut everything. Just start with one thing. Small changes make a big difference. Third, set realistic goals. My $40 savings goal was achievable. Small wins build confidence for bigger goals. Celebrate every bit of progress. Now my challenge for you? Try your own 30-day budget challenge. Set a realistic budget and a small savings goal. Add a fun consequence if you fail. You'll be amazed at what you learn. It might be hard, but the feeling of control is worth it. You can do it. Make your own challenge paper and tape it to your wall. Start today. Take control of your money and your life. The journey starts with one step. You're stronger than you think. Go for it. Your future self will thank you.